Hey everybody, HappiDaze here. In today's video, we are doing day 4 of Grand Party Season 39. Seeing if we can get up to 12 out of 12. Hopefully get one step closer to 15 out of 15 tomorrow. So let's get right into the matches and see how the captain's looking for this time. Alright, so for the first match of day 4, we're going to go ahead and take on this fight right here. A lot of burst captains, so we're just going to choose the Kaido at the top there. I do like the ability that we have the matchup of a quick team up front, so we can have our DEX team go with Caesar, see how he does. And then for the middle team there, I think we're going to kind of stick with the int in the middle and just kind of see how that goes. So again, strategy here with this Kaido burst captain is to try to get at least one special used on the first fight, and then try to use him to get the rest out on the second fight. That way you can go with the advantage into the third fight. Don't know if it's going to work out. It is RNG dependent on if they use their special on the first fight, but at least we have the best chance here of getting through this based on what we have. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully just kind of keep plugging along here. Kaido, sorry, Caesar already went, which helped just lower that CT speed even more. We have our special starting to kind of go, even though we got a little bit of special rewind right there, I believe. But now once Kaido, Jupiter, and Ace go, it's pretty much going to be lights out from that point. So you can see, nasty hit, going to instantly trigger the max of the enemy GP leader there, and just kind of hoping that we can get him to use it before the end of this fight here. So don't know if he will or not. Usually it seems like if the fight drags on for more than 15 or 20 seconds, they typically use it, but I haven't found a hard and fast rule for how that works. So it's kind of just some anecdotal stuff I've noticed. Jupiter comes up, just absolutely destroys everyone there. Love to see that. And boom, kicks Shinbei out with the force out to seal the first match for us. Unfortunately, we didn't get that Kaido special kicked off, so that probably means we're going to have at least take one in the final battle. But I am sticking with the int team here just because, one, we know we're going to take a shot right off Rift. I can use my special, get it charged instantly again to take a second shot off Rift. And then we have the death hits of the Yamato and the Roger Pirates there to be able to basically, you know, hopefully get it to at least fire off 3 times and save one burst for the last battle there. So that's kind of what is happening here. That's why I kind of love this team. They are an awesome zombie team, really help. Unfortunately, with this team, they are the glass cannon team because they're strength. So if I can get 2 specials off, I could probably kill this team myself, or maybe even with. Okay, actually, yeah, that will sail it there. I'll take this shot here, probably lose my whole front line, but having that Kizaru special in my back pocket, I can just use it here. I don't think they have any of their specials ready to go yet, so it should be pretty safe, I believe. And anyway, Kizaru will special bind them anyway, even if they do. So yeah, there we go. Even though we took that, and we might take one more burst, actually. Yeah, 4 bursts in one match is unheard of, and the fact that we're still kicking along is just a testament to how awesome this int team is here. So love to see it. Didn't even have to go to the 3rd match, so definitely we'll take that on the 4th or 5th day. Love to see that. So that gets us one step closer to 12 out of 12, pick up that first win for the day. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into fight number 2 of day 4 and see if we can get a little bit easier leaders than the ones we just faced. So for the second match of this day, let's see who we get here. Luckily all rare recruit leaders, so shout out to all these guys here for setting their captains to non-burst captains. I'm going to just fight this first team here just because I know what the 2 teams are. I know with the side team up front, I know I'm getting, and then I know also that second team will be a DEX team, so I kind of strategize where I want to put my strength team there. So again, similar to what we did last time, we are going to use our DEX team up front. They're just really bulky. Now, granted, I believe slashers do get some additional buffs for the rule set for the season, so obviously you do have to watch out a little bit for that. But because they don't have a burst captain, like, I'm not really even worried about really anything going. Again, Caesar just comes in and just absolutely just gives a ton of cooldown reduction, and really I'm just make sure that Zoro and Sanji can't go before we get our guys to go. As long as our guys go like they're going here, like, there's really nothing they're going to be able to do to stop at this point. Love to see it. We can go ahead and just use one of our specials once some of their crew comes in. Kizaru just doing a little bit of a shot there against Shanks. But yeah, there's no one on this backbench who's really scary, who we have to worry about kind of taking us out. And again, because it's a rare recruit captain, we don't have to worry really about taking any nasty burst shots or anything like that. So there we go. We were actually able to kill that first fight without having to use a single burst. That's perfect. That just gets us in a really good position for fight number 2. Again, we know it's going to be a DEX team just because of that Pell leader. We're going to have our strength team go ahead and go in that second slot. Obviously, Jax will go pretty quick with the rule set for this season. Like to see that. But outside of that, there's nothing really too scary on this team. Obviously, they have a lot of high damage dealing units there, but the benefit that we have is we can stop them from taking the specials off with our GP leader's ability there, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we can use it before, and I think it makes more sense to probably use the special before the Jack goes off, just so we can kind of almost instantly charge it, or get it pretty much charged with his 50% HP cut that he's going to do. That way we just get that special gauge closer to getting charged and getting a second burst for this fight, just to make sure we kind of end it really quick. Looks like Luffy just missed out on his going, unfortunately, so we'll probably have to wait for Kuma to come in to really do the most damage there. But that just kind of is what it is. So Kobe's going to do some hasting there, makes it perfect, gets Luffy up to the front. So whatever Luffy doesn't end up destroying, Kuma's going to end up destroying for us. So yeah, nice, easy win there. Nothing kind of too complicated. Just going to use the special here just so we can kind of get it through this match a little bit quicker. But this should be just about enough to take care of at least one or two of the units that are still here. And maybe one or two shots more, and we'll be able to kind of get through that and secure the second win of day number 4. So you'd like to see that, definitely love to see that. Almost getting one step closer to 12 out of 12, another win in 2 fights. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into the final battle of day number 4, see if we can stay for 12 out of 12. Alright, so for the final fight of the day, let's go ahead and... okay, all burst captains. We've done a lot of Kaidos the last couple days, so I think for this final battle, we'll go ahead and take on this Kizaru. Now, the reason I want to take on this Kizaru is because I see that I have a DEX team up front, so I can throw my strength team at them right away. Feel pretty good down to worry about that team getting beat by, for example, a quick team on the back half. And if I can get my team to go quickly, I can stop them from getting any damage off, which stops their burst gauge from being charged. And then for the second battle, I'll have a special ready to go and kind of special bind them and really lock them down. So that's kind of the game plan going in here. Again, they do get a bunch of buffs from the deck side because of having that Kizaru captain, so of course we gotta watch out for that. But still shouldn't be anything that's kind of too worrying there. So let's see what happens. Looks like Jack is just about ready to go. We are going to take a little bit of a shot from Kizaru there. Again, this team is a kind of glass cannon team, so if we take a special from Kizaru, it's not going to be good for us at all. So we want to kind of hope that we can kind of get our specials off before. We're not having the best special luck here. You can see pretty much we're going to take a shot from Pell. Definitely don't like to see that. Their burst gauge is charging. It is actually fully charged now, and I do get 4 for the rule set for the season. Luckily, we were able to get our Luffy to go before that special cut kicked off. So we're going to go ahead and use our special as quick as we can, just so we can kind of hopefully get this team pretty much destroyed before they use it. They are going to get a shot on us from that Kizaru death hit. But now, these 3 units that are on the back bench, I'm not really worried. Even if they use the Kizaru special at this point, it shouldn't be enough to kill us. So like to see that. Definitely will feel good there. We're going to get some charge gauge there with the hit from King there. From Jack there. Love to see that. Boom. We killed them. The downside now to here is we're going to take a shot off Riff, but again, they get their burst gauge charged by dealing damage. So the good news here is that even though we'll probably lose like 50% of our HP right off the bat, we'll have that special ready to go to be able to stop them from getting their stuff off, give our guys a chance to go. And again, this team has death hits for both the Roger and the Yamato. And actually, this is perfect. The shooter team that you see here is actually second in terms of squishy teams that you see here. They can pretty easily kill. So actually, this is really good for us. Obviously, the burst off bat isn't great, but being able to have that burst ready to go is perfect. We'll let them get their special charge up a little. I don't want to use it too quick. You just watch out for the Pika there. He does have the ability to just get so much defense to that shooter team, so that's kind of the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about, but we'll see if we can kind of get this through. So use our special here. I probably should use it a little bit earlier to prevent the Lilith and Usopp from going, but ultimately it probably won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things, hopefully. Boom, bunch of special bind there. Unfortunately, Roger's not ready to go yet, so we're kind of still waiting. We got the Sabo got binded, so not much he can do there. Garling isn't ready either, though he might just about be ready by the time the special come through, but it doesn't really matter because the Roger Pirates came through, but that was not their death hit. So even if everything was completely wrong at this point, I should be able to get a pretty easy victory with this team here. Now, I think ultimately, the Kaido is a little bit easier to deal with in terms of RNG and not getting absolutely shellacked. So I think if I had a choice and had to face a burst leader, I would definitely prefer to face the Kaido leader than the Kizaru leader. Unless you knew what teams you're going up against, right? If you know what teams you're going up against, it's a little bit easier because you can make sure you kind of win that first battle, as you saw here. But yeah, so ultimately 2 burst captains taken down on this 4th day. Gets us 1 step closer to 15 on 15, so we'll come back tomorrow see how that works. Again, when you're done for the day, make sure you change your teams on your side to be a non-burst captain. Help everyone get 12 out of 12 today and 15 out of 15 tomorrow. Doesn't cost anything, and just help everyone use the community strat to get the max rewards there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how your Grand Party season is going so far. Are you 12 for 12? Have you been using the new Caesar, for example, and do you like how he's going? Or any just general shockers that you've seen this season. We'd love to hear the feedback from you guys in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, be kind to each other. Thanks.